Two breaking stories just shook up Eagles Nation and got fans both curious and fired up. A familiar face from the team's past has resurfaced behind the scenes, sparking questions about what's coming next for the front office. Meanwhile, on the field, one of the most talked about rookies from this year's class is officially on board and already turning heads in early workouts. There's a quiet rebuild happening in Philly, and it looks like the team is aiming big. If you're a true fan, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Let's get into it. While most fans spent the offseason watching player movement like it was a real-life episode of Hard Knocks, the Philadelphia Eagles were out here dealing with a different kind of turnover in the front office. And it wasn't just a little shuffling. Philly's scouting and football ops rooms got hit hard after their Super Bowl run. But now, finally, the puzzle pieces are back in place. The Birds just made things official, announcing a mix of title upgrades for 9 familiar faces and 6 brand new hires across scouting and operations. One name on that list turned plenty of heads. Joe Douglas is back in town. Yep, the same guy who helped shape Philly's 2017 Super Bowl roster is now reuniting with Howie Roseman as a senior personnel director and advisor. This move had been floating in the rumor mill since May, but now it's legit, and Roseman's clearly setting Douglas up to be his go-to guy in the war room. Douglas had left the Eagles in 2019 to take over as GM of the Jets, and while his time in New York didn't exactly pan out, he was let go just 11 games into the 2024 season. His return brings a ton of experience back to Philly's front office. Another sneaky big move? Preston Tiffany. He's jumping from LSU to become an NFS scout for the Eagles after spending 7 years cutting his teeth at the college level. There's real buzz that he could be the next big thing, maybe even Roseman's long-term successor. The new look squad also includes guys like Ryan Myers stepping up as director of college scouting, Matt Holland taking over as his assistant, and a couple of fresh faces like Rod Streeter, yep, the former wideout, now hitting the trail as a West Coast scout. And don't sleep on the data nerds either. James Gilman is now senior director of football research with John Liu and Zach Stever rounding out a brainy analytics crew. Philly lost a bunch of key staffers this offseason, Jordan Dixon to Denver, Brandon Hunt and Anthony Patch to the Raiders, and Jake Rosenberg to Oklahoma. But Roseman wasted no time reloading. The hope? This new brain trust keeps the Eagles sharp and dangerous as they chase another Lombardi. One thing's for sure, while the roster on the field is stacked, the chessboard behind the scenes just got a serious upgrade too. And if you thought the off-field moves were exciting, this next update involves a new name who could make an impact from day one. The ink's finally dry. Rookie safety Andrew Mukuba is officially a Philadelphia Eagle. It took a minute and kept fans holding their breath, but GM Howie Roseman got it done just in time. Mukuba, the Eagles' second-round pick from this year's draft, is locked in and ready to roll for training camp. Coming off a standout season at Texas, Mukuba's college numbers pop off the page. 69 tackles, 4 for loss, 7 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and 5 interceptions, which tied him for 5th in the nation. That stat line earned him third-team All-SEC honors and plenty of praise as one of the most versatile DBs in the class. The question now? Can he crack the starting lineup as a rookie? Mukuba's already in the thick of it, splitting first-team reps with Sidney Brown during off-season workouts. Tristan McCollum is also in the mix and brings a bit more experience, especially in Vic Fangio's defensive scheme. Brown's been playing catch-up after missing time last year due to injury, while McCollum logged a full season. Still, Mukuba's playmaking instincts and ball-hawking skills have been impossible to ignore. The guy just knows how to find the football. The Eagles need someone to step up alongside Reed Blankenship after losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and right now, it's a wide-open competition. Brown might have a slight edge, but Mukuba has been getting rave reviews from coaches. If he keeps trending upward, don't be shocked if he's in that starting lineup week 1. Even if 2025 isn't his full breakout year, the Eagles clearly see Mukuba as a future centerpiece in the secondary. Whether it's this season or the next, Philly's got a potential star on their hands. Howie Roseman is making bold moves, on and off the field. If things click, Eagles fans have real reasons to dream big. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing about the Birds.